Okay, just wait a minute. So let's start. We have to just analyze this set, na? The set 3 of your pre-board exam, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's see here. As the first question is, which part of the leaf will have starch when exposed to the sunlight? Same as that of the same question as that of the set that set, na? The set, I think it was set 2, right? So the first question in both set are same, right? So can you tell me which part will have starch? As you can see here, there is a stick on it.
It will be D.
It will be D, na? Yes, the green reason.
D1.
White reason will have
No.
not starch, है ना? So we can say only D, right? So
Yes.
option C will be correct, right?
Yes.
Let's see the explanation, okay? So as you can see here, green leaves contain chlorophyll within and prepare starch with the process of photosynthesis, right?
Yes.
Let's see the next question. Second one. Okay, this is also the repeated question. In a nerve cell, the site where the electric impulse is converted into a chemical signal is known as
Synapse.
synapse, है ना? A, okay? So in a nerve cell or neuron, the electrical impulse action potential travel the axon unit which reach the nerve's ending, right? And this is at this point the electrical signal cannot jump directly across the gap, है ना, between the neurons. It triggers the release of chemical messages or called neurotransmitters, okay, from the axon terminal into a small gap known as synapse. This process effectively convert the electrical impulse into a chemical signal, right, that can diffuse across the gap to the next neuron. Is it clear?
Yes.
Is there any doubt?
No.
Okay. Now let's see here the next question. In an ecosystem, the 10% of energy is available for the transfer from one trophic level to the environment is in the form of. We have already discussed this question in the previous set.
Yes. Chemical.
Chemical energy. Very good. So it will be option A, right? And as here, we can say that in an ecosystem, energy is transferred between trophic levels according to the 10% rule, है ना? The plant that will be the producers capture sunlight and convert it into chemical energy through photosynthesis, right? This energy is stored in the organic molecules biomass of the organism, which when a consumer eats another organism, it is this stored chemical energy that is passes on to the next level. Okay. Now let's see here this question 4 number. This is also similar to the previous one, right? Which we have learnt in the previous chapter, previous question paper. Sorry. So consider the following three images X, Y, and Z. Which image would develop a fruit? The image A or B or C?
Wait. In B.
B, very good, है ना? As you can see here, the both gamete fallopian here in A fallopian tube is missing, right? And in B gametes and fallopian tube both are missing. That's why it will be only B, right? Now let's see the explanation to determine which image would develop into a fruit to identify crystal or oval, ovally है ना, has undergone fertilization. Only the ovary of a flower that has received pollen and undergo fertilization will develop into a fruit. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see the fifth number question. Which is the correct sequence of the component of a reflex arc? Can you tell me? Take it and tell me which one will be the correct.
Which one?
If there will be any doubt, then please tell me.
Neurons, not wrong group. Sensory receptors, sensory. D.
D. Okay, very good. So here receptors, then sensory neuron, then the signal goes to sensory neuron and it will travel through the spinal cord, go to the motor neuron, है ना? Okay. After that, muscles. Let's see here the explanation. A reflex arc is a neural pathway that controls a reflex action, allowing for an immediate response to a stimulus without the direct involve of the conscious brain. The components follow this specific sequence. So as you can see here, the first receptor will come, okay, then detect the uh, stimulus, that is heat or pain. After that, neuron acts as the integration center where the impulse is processed often by or through a relay neuron, okay, uh, interneuron. After that, motor neuron, okay, just ignore these numbers. Hmm. So motor neuron carry the responses signal from the spinal cord to the effector organ. After that, muscles, that will be the effector. So executes the response such as contracting to move a limb away from the danger. Right? After that, see the next question. A health officer observed that many children in a hilly valley village show symptoms such as tiredness, slow growth, and swelling of the neck. Medical tests reveal low level of thyroxine in their body. Okay, low level of thyroxine, or you can say thyroid. The officer advises the community to modify their diet to solve the problem. Which of the following action would best address the cause of their low thyroxine level? Increase calcium into the strength of bone using iodized salt to compensate for iodine poor soil and water. Rich in iron, rich foods to prevent thyroid blockage, or D, drinking more water to improve thyroid function.
Uh, Using iodized salt.
Yes, very good, है ना? To increase the thyroid level, we have to use in iodized salt, right?
Yes.
Or due to the yes, acha, let's see here the explanation. So the symptoms describe tiredness, slow growth, swelling of neck are classical indicator of goiter. This condition is caused by the deficiency of iodine, है ना? A mineral that the thyroid gland required to synthesize the hormone thyroxine. In hilly or mountain region, the soil and water are often iodine poor, है ना? So because the mineral has been washed away over time, using iodized salt is the most effective way to ensure the community receive enough iodine to normalize thyroxine produce and resolve these symptoms. Is it clear? Now, which of the following statement correctly describe the role of the lymphatic system in the transport of substance in human body? Which one?
Wait, sir, it is lagging. Okay.
Hmm.
Wait.
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
Um, Oxygen and carbon dioxide or hormones?
Option A is lymphoid transport oxygen and carbon dioxide directly between the tissues and blood. Lymphatic return excess issues fluid protein and lymphs absorb that intestine back to the blood, helping maintain fluid balance. Then the C option C is lymphoid carry hormones from endocrine gland to target organ. Lymphoid directly transfer glucose from the digestive tract to all body cells, right?
B answer is.
Option B tissues, fluid, protein and liquids absorbed from the intestine, है ना? Yes, good. So let's see the explanation. The lymphatic system play three primary role in the transportation of substance in human body. The first one is fluid balance. It collect excess in intestine fluid, that is tissue fluid, that leak out of the blood capillaries and returns it to the venous circulation to maintain blood volume and pressure. Okay. Liquid transport is specialized lymphatic capillaries called lacteals locate in the villi of the small intestine absorb digested food fats lipids and fat soluble vitamin which are too large to enter blood capillaries directly. Okay. After that, protein in recovery, it pick up plasma protein that have leaked into the tissue space and drains them back into the blood. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see here assertion reasoning question. Okay. So as here assertion says, reuse is better than cycling. Okay. Reason said reuse of products lead to consumption of additional resources and energy. So tell me what will be. Both are correct.
Wait, sir.
What?
Let me zoom.
Okay, okay. See. Yes.
Wait, it became. Yes.
So are
Mm,
both true or not? Or which one is true?
Wait. What is answer? Yeah, correct. Plants require less energy than animals for yes. A is no A this one right. Reuse is better than recycling. Recycling of products leads to the consumption of additional. I think
Hmm.
both are true, but and R is the correct explanation.
Yes, good. है ना? Recycling is better, reuse is better than recycling, right? Because in
Yes.
recycling, it's need some additional resources and energy, na? So when we reuse instead of recycling, we also save the additional resources and energy, okay? So let's see the explanation. It said that ki reuse is superior because it avoids the industrial energy resources and environment pollution required to break down and remanufacture materials. Reusing items directly save energy and reduce waste compared to the intensive cycling process. Okay. So we can say that ki A and B both are true and R is the correct explanation for A. Okay. One more Anderson reasoning question. Plant require less energy than animal for carry out life process. Okay. Plant do not move from one place to place, carry out most internal process through passive mechanism like diffusion or osmosis. So tell me which one will be the correct. Both are correct or not?
Both are correct, and
Very good.
it is the correct explanation.
Yes, है ना? As required plant less energy than animals, right? Because animals do more work than plant. Animals move here and there, but plants do not, na? So that's why A and R both are correct, we can say, or correct explanation also. So plants require less energy because they are sedentary, lack locomotion. Lack locomotion means do not move, है ना, from here to there, and rely on passive processes for transport, resulting in low metabolism demands compared to animals. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see here. The 10th question, I think this question is repeated as per that set. The set 2, right? Construct a food chain of 4 tropical level operating in a grassland. If the energy available to the organisms of fourth tropic level are 75 joules, how much energy was available?
Mm,
And
for the
yeah, yeah.
second topic.
There is more
Um,
sentence. With the organisms of the second tropic level for transfer to the next tropic level, justify your answer.
75,000. No,
Mhm.
7,500 joules was available for second tropic level.
Yes, very good. As here we have to apply 10% rule, है ना? So this will be our justification or justification of our answer, that by applying 10% rule, as here we are going fourth level to second level. It means we are going down. So we have to
Yes.
multiply by 10, right?
Yes.
Multiply by 10 two times or multiplying by 100 directly, so that it will be 7500. Let's see the explanation. Same as that of yesterday's. The set 2. The energy available with the organisms in the second tropic level for the transfer to the next tropic level was 7500 joules. Okay. Explanation is a typical food chain in a grassland ecosystem with four tropic level is, that is grass, the producer, T1, grasshopper, primary consumer, frog, the secondary, and snake, tertiary consumer. Okay. So according to the rule, as here in the fourth tropic level to the second tropic level, fourth the energy is 75 joule. When it come to the third, uh, when it uh, when it about the third, it was 75 into 10, है ना? You can do like this also. Okay, so 750 joule. Okay, after that from third to second, now again 750 multiplied by 10, so it will be 7500 joule. Is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm. Now let's see here. Why is the flow of energy unidirectional in a food chain? This is, I think, the whole question is repeated, both A and B.
Yes.
Huh. So can you give the
Can you?
explanation? I have already explained this one in the yesterday's class.
Yes. Mm,
Why it is unidirectional?
because the energy cannot flow back.
Yes, very good.
The
Hmm.
consumption once.
Yes, we can say that ki suppose a grasshopper eat grass, okay? So will take the energy of grass, right? But the energy
Mm,
can't flow back from grasshopper to grass, है ना? Or the to producer. Okay.
mm,
So we can say that ki energy can't flow back to tertiary consumer to secondary, secondary to primary, and primary to producer, or producer to sun, right? It can't travel like this. So that's why it is unidirectional. है ना? Let's see the explanation. The flow of energy in a food chain is unidirectional because energy is captured by producer, that is autotrophs, from the sun. As I told, pass to higher tropic levels through consumption and can't flow back or cycle back to the sun. At each transfer, energy is lost as heat by metabolism, meaning it cannot be recycled. Is it clear?
mm.
Now, as it is all type question, so here we have to do A and B, otherwise this one. Okay, the first section or otherwise this one section. Okay, so let's discuss the second section. The chart below show the concentration of DDT in organisms at different trophic level within a simple food chain. Okay, so as you can
Hmm.
see here, this chart. So explain why the concentration of DDT increased drastically from the algae to the seagull.
Hmm. Um, because of biomagnification. Because of
Yes.
biomagnification.
Okay, so let's see here. Uh, the drastic increase in DDT concentration from algae to the seagull is due to phenomena called biological magnification. है ना? That is biomagnification. Okay? This
Hmm.
happens because non-biodegradable nature DDT is a chemical that cannot be broken down, metabolized, or excreted by living organisms. Okay,
Hmm.
accumulation because it isn't excreted, the DDT remains stored in tissues, especially fat. Okay, of the organisms. Progressive increases at each higher trophic level, and organisms consume many organisms from the level below it. Consequently, it take in all the accumulated DDT from it free, leading to a much higher concentration in its own body. Okay. So as the seagull is the top of this food chain, it has highest concentration of 25 ppm, which is given because it indirectly consume the DDT collected by the organisms below it. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, just wait a minute. Now let's see how ozone formed. We have already discussed this question in yesterday's class. Can you please explain it?
Mm, yes. 11th one, no?
B, it's 10B. How is ozone formed? How is ozone formed?
Okay. How is ozone formed?
Yes,
Ozone,
explain
it
it already
formed
in,
by
okay.
the oxygen
Hmm.
when it reaches to the top of the atmosphere. Uh, it breaks down, and another singular oxygen
Good, very
atom
good.
comes
Hmm.
and uh, comes and joins with
Hmm.
two other atoms. They
हाँ,
make O3.
three, है ना? Yes, very
Yes.
good. Here the explain. The upper stratosphere, ozone O3, that is, form in a two-step process where UV radiation from the sun first split oxygen molecule O2 into single oxygen atom O, and then these atoms combine with O2 molecules to create ozone O3. This continuous cycle maintains the ozone layer which protect Earth from harm UV rays, but human made chemicals like CFC deplete it.
Mm.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's
Yes.
see the 11 number. Genes control the expression of characteristics in organisms. Explain this statement with refer to toneless in plant. Can you explain it?
Yes, I think.
Sure, please try.
Um, Inner orbit. Wait, uh,
Yes, please try it.
expression. Because of dominant traits,
Hmm. Okay.
when one A gene that is dominates over the recessive gene.
Okay. So let's see the explanation. Uh, wait. Yes, genes control organisms' characteristic by coding for specific proteins, enzymes that manage biological process, right?
Ah,
The
yes.
plant-specific gene, often denoted as T, and dictates tallness by instructing cell to produce more growth hormone. Example, gibberellin, while a different gene that is small t produce less, resulting in dwarfness. Okay,
Yes.
is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see here our question. In rabbit, black fur B, denoted by B, is dominant over white fur, small b, okay? A black rabbit cross with a white rabbit, that will be B, small bb, okay? After the cross, the offspring produce are 75% black fur rabbit and 25% white fur rabbit. So here the first question is determine the genotypes of the black parent. Genotypes of the black parents.
Mm. Genotype is B. B. B.
Small or capital?
Capital.
Okay. So let's see here. The genotype of the black parent heterologous will be a capital B and a small b. Okay. Both will be not in a capital, na? Since the white parents receive VV and white offspring are produced, the black parent must carry the receives LE, that will be small b, and that the ratio will be 3:1, that will be 75% black and 25% white. Okay. Phenotype ratio indicate a cross between two heterogynous, that will be BB, matlab, it's mean कि capital B small b multi, it will be cross with the capital B and small b. Okay,
Mm.
is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm. Now let's see, draw and explain Puneet square to support the conclusion where the offspring was 75% black and 25% white. So can you do it by yourself?
Yes.
Okay, and let's see here how we will do it. The first, if you want, to, you have to write the some lines, okay, or the some statements regarding it. So you can write ki to obtain 75% black fur dominant and 25% white fur receives offspring, the black parent must be heterogynous. Okay, it's mean it's
Mm.
capital B and small b. Okay, and the white parent is homogeneous receives, that will be both small b. So when we will cross it, yield 50% black and 50% white. Okay, and the ratio will be 75% is to 25. Ratio specifically implies a cross between two heterogynous. Okay, and
Mm.
here the Puneet's square, it will be like this will be the gametes. So when this and this b will be cross, it will be capital B, that will be black, and one is capital B and small b, so it will be again black. Capital small b, capital B, again black. But when it will be both small b, it will be white. Is it clear? So we can
Mm.
say 3:1 ratio, है ना? So it will satisfy the ratio of 3:1. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see here, coiling of a pea plant, kindling and the closing of leaves in a touch me not plant both appear in response to stimuli. How do these response differ in terms of this case and the mechanism involved? This is also repeated question, right?
Mm.
Or the similar to that question which we have learnt in yesterday's class. Huh.
Yes.
Explain it.
Mm. I think.
Huh, try.
Mm.
Will be
I don't
same
know how
as
to define.
yesterday. Okay, no problem. Let's see here how we will do it. Okay, so um, wait. Peeling off a pea plant, drill and leaf close in one. Touch me not. Mimosa pudica. Okay,
Mm.
scientific name, and both touch-based response but differ fundamentally. Tendril cooling is the slow directional growth response, okay, that is thigmotropism, using unicell growth, while leaf close is a rapid, okay, non-directional movement, that is nastic, okay, or thigmonasty, caused by the change in the water pressure. Is it clear?
Mm. Yes.
Hmm. Now let's see here. A scientist conduct two separate experiment on two different hydra, that is especially X and Y, both living in nutrient-rich pond water under favorable condition. Okay. So as you can see here, this is the experiment 1 and this is the experiment 2. Okay. Experiment 1 and experiment 2. Okay. So identify the process observed in experiment 1 and experiment 2. Can you identify the process?
Mm.
Too simple.
Yes.
Just you have to see the
Yes.
figure and tell.
Budding.
Okay.
Of
And two.
first one budding, and second one.
Yes, good. Very good.
Wait, second one. Let me think. It
Take
is
your time.
fragmentation.
Okay. So let's see here the explanation. In the first one experiment, it is budding in hydra, a small outgrowth develop, as you can see in the photo, है ना? Growth tentacles and detect as a new hydra. But in experiment 2, it is regeneration of hydra. Body is cut into pieces. Each pieces perform missing part to make complete individuals. Okay,
Mm.
is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm. Now after that, uh, which of the two processes is primarily considered a mode of reproduction to increase the population? Justify your answer. Hmm. Try it.
Mm. This fragmentation,
Okay. And justify your answer.
because there can be many fragments and each of them will develop into a new individual.
Okay. So let's see the explanation. Okay. It will be budding is the primary reproductive mode to increase population. Okay.
Mm.
Budding can be na. Okay. The reason is it is an asexual reproduction process occur under the favorable nutrient-rich conditions. A parent produce new individual rapidly, right? But it is
Ah,
not
yes.
possible in that the second experiment, na? But
Yes, yes,
without
it is.
need body fragmentation, है ना? In a
Yes.
the second experiment, it needs body fragmentation, but in the first one, it's no need, है ना? So
Mm.
regeneration mainly in a repair or formation from body parts after injury. It is slow and not a routine population raising method. Okay. And here there are the some key points or additional information, that is the budding is normal fast multiplication in it and new genetic in identical hydra, but is regeneration occur after cutting, okay, accidental damage, so chiefly for recovery not for routine production. Is it clear
Yes,
or any doubt?
no doubt.
Now let's see the 14 number question. Pure breeds of tall yellow seed plant are crossed with the pure breeds of broad green seeded plant. It is found that plant which look like one of the parents do not appear in the F1 generation but reemerge in the F2 generation. Now the question is with the help of cross analysis, the data given and state reasons for the same. Can you do it? It is little bit similar to the yesterday's question.
14th one,
14th
right?
one, right? Ha, 14th A. Yes.
Can't.
14 A.
Pure tall yellow sim black. Okay. T. Okay. Okay. Which looks like one of the parents do not appear. Uh, Wait, I will write it.
Sure, you can. No problem. Take your time.
Mm, mm, I. I think
Hmm.
uh, dwarf green seeded plants will not appear in F1 generation.
Okay. Uh, okay, let's see the explanation. Okay. So as you can see here, this cross demonstrate Mendelian inheritance, है ना? The Mendeleev's T experiment, where all T, yellow and yellow Y are dominant trends, while dwarfed small t and green small y are receiver. Okay. The F1 generation show only dominant trail tall T1, dominant trends tall yellow because the dominant alleles mask the receives ones. The receives trails repair in the F2 generation due to the separation, okay, that is segregation of alleles during gametes formation. Okay, so as you can
Mm.
see here, gametes analysis of the cross, that is parent generation or P, will be pure bred tall yellow, that will be double T capital and double yellow, okay, that will be genotype. And pure draft will be all will be in small, है ना, that will be also genotype. But F1 generation, that is first feline cross, it will be both, as here the cross is pure breed tall yellow and pure breed draft green, है ना. So gamete will be capital T and capital yellow, and small t and capital yellow, small yellow, okay. So F1 genotypes will be small, it will be a capital T and a small t, then a capital yellow and a small yellow. So it will be heterogeneous. Now F1 phenotype all tall and yellow seeded. Okay. Observation will be कि the receives traits draft green do not appear in the F1 because they are masked by the dominant alleles T and Y. Okay, so as you can see here, okay. After that
Yes.
F2 generation, so when F2 generation, it will come from F1 generation, right? Now F1 generation is the parental generation, so it will be T small t Y and A, it crossed with the same one, okay. So these allele segregation lead to the reappearance of all parental combination and new combination in a, it will be 9 is to 3 is to 3:1 ratio, right? In which
Yes.
we can say that ki 9 will be tall yellow, both dominant, then 3 will be green, new combination, and draft yellow will be 3, that will be new combination, and again the 1 will be draft green, that will be reappearance of parent type. Okay. Now the reason or the explanation will be the law of dominance. It will that is the F1 generation is 100% dominant in the phenotype because T mask T and capital Y mask yellow. Okay, Y, that is green. Law of segregation, the alleles capital T small t and here the green and yellow, yellow and green, okay, separates during gametes formation, allowing the receives the small and here it's a green alleles to pair up again in F2 generation, okay, and causing them to reappear. Is it clear?
Hmm. Yes.
Or any doubt?
No doubt.
Hmm.
Sir,
After that, huh?
can you give me 5 minutes? There is little issues in the network.
Okay, okay, sure. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. As we have done till 14th, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see now for 15th. Okay, read the flowing text. Just wait a minute. I think we didn't done for B, na?
Yeah,
14B.
we will not do.
What is the conclusion? Ha. So let's first see it. Okay. What is the conclusion drawn from this experiment? Can you tell me?
Mm,
You have to say just the conclusion.
like there will be.
Yes, please try.
Wait.
Hmm. Sure, take your time. No problem.
That there will be 75%
Hmm.
tall yellow plants and dwarf green plants will be
Okay.
25%.
We can say the ratio, na? That it will
Ah,
be
yes.
in the ratio of 9 is
9
to 3 is
to
to
3
3
to
is to
3 to
1.
1.
है ना? Yes.
Yes.
So let's see here the explanation. The experiment show that tallness is dominant over dwarfness, right? And
Hmm.
yellow seeds color is dominant over green. है ना? The
Yes.
F1 generation that will be T, small t, y and small y only display dominant trait because they mask receive trait which then repair in F2 generation due to the separation of alleles, that is secretion, है ना? And conclusion drawn that the law of dominance F1 the dominant trends tall yellow hide the receives traits, that is drop green. Law of segregation state that the receives trait, that is drop and green, remain emerge in F2 generation, demonstrating that the alleles for receiving traits were not destroyed but only hidden and secretion during gamete formation. Okay, independent assortment, the reappearance of parent along with new combination like tall green or dwarf yellow indicates that green gene for height and seeds color are inherited independently, right? So the
Mm.
conclusion we can say कि F1 plant and are heterogeneous. Okay, is it clear
Yes.
or any doubt?
Yes. No doubt.
Hmm. Now let's see the 15th number question. Okay. Hmm. Can you see it now? Is it okay?
Yes.
So it said that ki read the flowing
Yes.
test carefully, and answer the flowing question. Okay. So a pure breed pea plant with smooth seed dominant characteristics were crossed with pure pea plant with wrinkled seeds receives characteristic. Okay, the F1 generation of 10 was self-pollinated to give rise to fall F2 generation. Answer the following question. The first answer is what is the expected observation in F1 generation of plant?
Mm, twinkle seed.
Expected observation in the F1 generation of plant.
It will be smoothies.
Okay. Hmm. So let's see the explanation. The all offspring receives one allele from each parent, है ना? That will be SS cross small ss. All will be S small s. So since S is dominant, an F1 plant will smooth seeds. Okay, we are correct. Very good. Okay. Now let's see for the B1, what is the expected observation in F2 generation of plant?
Um, Capital letter S,
Okay. Okay.
small letter S,
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
capital
So
letter.
uh,
Nothing.
expected observation in F2 generation, that is plant F1 plant are self pollinated. Okay, this one, and pollination possible combinations will be, see here, when capital S small s. Okay, it's SS, and here small s. Okay, so SS denotes smooth, and S small s is denotes smooth again, and SS wrinkled. Okay, so phenotypic ratio will be 3:1 again, है ना? It will be 3:1. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Three smooth and one wrinkled. Okay, now let's see, if a genotype consists of different types of allele, what it is called? What we will call it?
Heterozygous.
What?
Heterozygous.
Yes, very good, है ना? Now let's see for the D. Which of the following will be the xenotypic ratio of the given F2 generation? Which one will be? 1:2:1, 3:1, 2,
One is to
1,
two is
1.
to one.
The
One.
A1, na?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see the explanation. Is there any? Yeah, see the explanation. From the Punnett square, it will be SS the tall one, again tall one, and dropped one. Okay, or the wrinkled. Okay. So the genotypic ratio will be 1:1. Okay. Smooth, and one will be so that when we will break 3:1, it will be like 1:2 is to this one. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now in the given diagram, identify ABC, write its function. So I think it's too easy question, and explain the role of pancreas. Okay, this is the another one. First explain this one. The A is the name of A, the part A.
Liver.
Liver, very good. A is liver. Okay. B is
C is small intestine.
small intestine. Very good. C is
Rectum.
large intestine. Na? This whole
Ah.
one is the large intestine. From
Ah.
here to here. Okay. And the point here, it will be anus. So it's asking about this. It's mean large intestine. Okay. So now can you
Yes.
explain the its function? What is the function of liver in our body?
Liver makes bile juice.
Okay. And small intestine?
Small intestine absorbs the nutrients.
Hmm.
It
Very good.
absorbs nutrients from villi.
Villi, yeah. Very good. And large intestine?
It absorbs excess water and stores
Well,
the uh, waste for a long time.
very good. है ना? So let's see here the explanation also. Uh, the first one is liver, as you told. So it produces bile juice, and its function is कि the liver secrete bile juice which is stored in gallbladder, right? Bile is essential for the digestion of fats. Okay. Now, emulsification of fats. Bile salt break down large fat globules into smaller fat globules, increase the efficiency of enzyme action. Okay, emulsification. After that, uh, dextro, uh, dec- detoxification. Okay, detoxification is detoxifies harm substance and process nutrients absorbed from the small intestine. Okay, so this was the function of liver. Now let's see for the small intestine, site of complete digestion. It is also known as site of complete digestion. Now it receives digestive juice from the bile juice and pancreas that secretes pancreatic juice to complete the digestion of carbohydrates, protein, and fats. Okay. Now it also absorbs the nutrients. In the inner wall have finger-like structure or projections called villi, which increase the surface area for the absorption of digested food into the blood. Is it clear? Now absorption of the water.
Yes.
It also absorb water, electrolytes along with digested nutrients. Okay, but the main absorption of water take place in large intestine. Its primary function is to absorb most of the remaining water and electrolysis from the undigested food. Okay, residue and formation of feces. It convert liquid waste into semi-solid waste. That is feces. Okay, elimination also take place here. It store feces temporarily in the rectum before it excrete through the anus. Is it clear?
Yes.
Or is there any doubt?
No doubt.
Okay. Now let's see for the next one. It said ki explain the role of pancreas in the process of digestion of food. Can you explain it?
Role of pancreas.
Hmm.
It secretes amylase. It secretes pancreatic juice
Very good.
that has amylase, trypsin, and pepsin. No,
Good, good. Yeah.
pepsin only,
Huh?
right?
जी. Further it will break down, no?
Huh. Then it breaks down protein
Hmm.
into
Hmm.
amino acids. Um,
Hmm.
then
Okay.
uh, then
Yes.
fat
Hmm. Okay. Let's see
and
here. Uh, uh,
yeah, that much I forgot.
you are correct. So the pancreas play a vital role in the digestion by secreting protein juice into the small intestine, that is duodenum, through the pancreatic duct. है ना? This alkaline juice contain crucial enzymes, that's amylase, lipids, and trypsin, which break down carbohydrates, fats, and protein respectively. Okay, and it also neutralizes stomach acid to facilitate enzymes action. Is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm. Now let's see here with the or the second or question. Okay, means you have to do either this one or this one. Okay, so let's do for the second part. With the help of an experiment, it proves that carbon dioxide is releasing during respiration. Can you give the statements regarding this?
Yes.
Tell me.
Near the alveoli of
Okay.
uh, in the lungs, the deoxygenated blood, it contains carbon dioxide,
Very
and
good.
the oxygenated blood gets and the oxygen gets into the blood, and the carbon dioxide from the deoxygenated blood is given out to the alveoli, and it is thrown out of the body
Hmm.
in the process of breathing.
Yes, good. है ना? So let's see here the explanation once. Uh, experiment to prove that carbon dioxide released during respiration. Okay. So we have to write it in a proper way. First, we have to write aims, material required, procedures, everything, conclusion. Okay, everything. So we will write aims. Aim. If you will write like this, you will get the full marks. Okay. To prove that carbon dioxide CO2 is released during respiration, materials required. What? Conical flask, germinating seeds or soaked germ seeds, lime water, cork with two holes, two glass deliver tubes, test tube, and cotton wool. Okay. So procedure. Take a conical flask and put some germinating seeds into it. After that, fit a cork with two holes slightly into the mouth of the flask. Insert one glass tube through the cork so that air can enter the flask. Fourth one is insert the second glass tube and connect it to a test tube containing lime water, right? Now place the cotton wool inside the flask to prevent seed from blocking the tube. After that, keep the setup undisturbed for some time. You can also draw the diagram, okay? Now the
Yes.
observation will be after some time lime water turns milky. That the explanation for this is the germinating seeds repair and release carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide passes through the deliver tube into the lime water and the CO2 returns through the lime water hydroxide from calcium carbonate, which is milky in appearance, right? And this is the chemical reaction. Okay. Now the conclusion is key. The turning of lime water milky proves that carbon dioxide is releasing during the respiration. Okay. Precautions ensure that apparatus is all tied using only germination living seed, not boiled seed. Okay. So these are the points which you have to keep in mind. Okay. And as here we have to explain this question with the help of experiment, right? So that's why we need to write the experiment here. Okay. Otherwise, if it will not ask about the experiment, hello.
Yes.
I'm audible.
Yes.
Hmm. So I said ki if it will not ask about the experiment, then at that time you can give the statement which you told. Okay. Is
Yes.
it clear or any doubt?
No doubt.
Hmm. Wait a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
You can see it. Please check it once again.
Now, no.
Now, no, na. So just wait a minute. Now,
Ye- Um. Yes.
hmm. So you can see the screen now.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Hmm. Uh, we have done for A. Now B. While riding a bicycle, your brain sends signal to your legs, right? To start pedaling and receive message from your eye about the road ahead. Which part of nerve system is responsible for carrying these signals between the brain and the rest part of the body? Can you explain it? Which part of
Yes.
the brain, which part of the body is responsible
Wait. It is. Yeah. Which part of
for receiving and
um
sending signals?
cerebrum?
Okay. Hello.
Cerebrum,
Okay. And can you explain it?
because it controls voluntary movements.
Okay. Good. So let's see here the explanation. Okay. Just wait. It's loading. Wait a minute. Uh, it said the part. Let's once again read the question. I think it said the part which is responsible for the receiving and sending the message, है ना?
Ah.
हाँ.
Oh yeah.
So if it will ask about the brain, part of the brain, then at that time we will call cerebrum. But here it said कि the part of the nervous system is responsible for carrying, है ना? See here, this is this point, carrying this signal between the brain and rest of the body. So you have to say about the part which is responsible for carrying this message, okay? Or we can say, which we have to say, the mediator. So here the mediator will be spinal cord, right? And the peripheral nervous system, okay? Especially sensory and motor neurons are responsible for carrying signals between the brain and the body, while the cerebrum controls. See your statement, the explanation of your statement. See here. While the cerebrum controls the coordination and balance required for riding, right? It is responsible for the balance of the body, na? So, and here required for the riding, the spinal cord act as the main pathway or the mediator, okay, for these messages. Is it clear? Or any
Yes.
doubt?
No doubt.
Now let's see the section B. Okay, 17th question. Three breaker labeled as ABC containing 25 milliliter of water were taken. A small amount of NOH, anhydrous CuSO4 and NaCl were added to breaker beaker A, B and C respectively. It was observed that there was an increase in temperature of the solution contained in beaker 1 A and B, whereas in case of beaker C, the temperature of the solution falls. Which of the following statement is or are true? Okay. So in beaker A and B, exothermic process has occurred. In beaker A and B, endothermic process has occurred. In beaker C, exothermic process has occurred. In beaker C, endothermic process has occurred. Tell, yes, tell me.
Mm,
Hmm. It shows that there were increase in the temperature of the solution of beaker A and B. So when the temperature will increase, when it will release the temperature, na?
yes. Exothermic.
Yes, it's mean when it will be exothermic, okay? And it said ki in the beaker B, temperature of the solution fall down. So when it will fall down? When the experiment or the solution absorb the heat, right? So at
Yes.
that time it will the temperature of the beaker C will fall down. So it absorbs the heat, means it is endothermic process, right? So here we can say
Yes.
that 1 and 4 are true. 1 and 4 are true, it's mean option C. है ना? We will go with option C, that is 1 and 4. Okay, now let's see the explanation. Beaker A, that is NaOH plus water, dissolve NaOH and water that release heat, right? That I told you. The temperature rise, so the process is exothermic. Now Beaker B, as it is anhydrous CuSO4 plus water. So anhydrous CuSO4 react with water and release heat during hydration. है ना? The temperature rises,
Yes.
so the process is exothermic. Okay. Now beaker B, that is NaCl plus water. So water absorb heat from the surrounding. The temperature falls. This point I have told you. So the process is endothermic. Is it clear?
Yes.
Uh, when SO2 gas is passed through a saturated solution of H2SO4, which of the following reaction occurred? Can you please tell me? SO2 passes through the H2S. SO2
X
H2S.
A.
A. Okay. Uh, okay. SO2 and H2S. H2S here. SO replaced with 3S. Huh. Yes. है ना? And H2O will be replaced. H2. Okay. 2H2O. Okay. So let's see here the explanation. कि SO2 is passed through
Yes.
saturated solution. Huh. H2S. A redox reaction occur. Right? H2S is oxidized, that is sulfur goes from minus to 0. SO2 reduce, that is sulfur goes from plus 4 to 0. Both sulfur contains compounds convert into element sulfur, which appears as a yellow precipitate, है ना? And the balance equation will be this one. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now in the balanced equation, this one, what will be the value of x and y? So it's too simple. You have to just see the molecules, है ना? Cu, here Cu is 1 and here Cu NO3. It's like this NO3 like this, है ना? So here NO3 and here NO3 is with two molecules. So it's mean X should be 2 for now. But just wait a minute. Here X is 2. No. H is here in the form of X and here H2 and 2 4. It's mean X should be 4, right? If X will be
Yes.
4, then NO3 2, okay, NO2 it's NO2 and Y NO2 and here 3. Y will be 2, है ना? Y will be 2. Is it clear?
Yes.
Huh. So we can say that ki C. Which one will be the correct? Option C, right? After that, sodium acid for fire extinguisher work by producing carbon dioxide gas which cut off the oxygen supply to fire, right? The gas produced
Yes.
by the reaction of sulfuric acid with, it is with sodium carbonate, calcium carbonate, sodium hydroxide or sodium hydrogen carbonate.
Sodium hydrogen carbonate.
Yes, very good, है ना? It will be sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, let's see the explanation. So a soda acid fire extinguisher contains sodium hydrogen carbonate, right? That is NaHCO3 and sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. Keep separate. When the extinguisher is activated, they react to produce carbon dioxide gas, which smoother the fire by cutting off the oxygen supply. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now 21, an aqueous solution turns the red litmus solution blue. Excess additional for of which of the flowing solution would receive the change? It's baking soda, lime, ammonium hydroxide solution or hydrochloric acid.
Mm, wait, it is.
Sure.
It is not zooming in.
Okay, let me zoom it. Now is it okay?
No, I think it is stuck. Wait. Let.
I have zoomed it. Fully zoomed.
Yeah, I found it. Okay.
Okay, okay. So now tell me.
Solution. System change. Reverse the change. Red, blue. So we lime or hydrochloric, I guess.
Hydrochloric, na? Okay. Yes.
Yes.
See here the explanation. Hydrochloric acid neutralize the base solution and when added in excess make the solution acidic, thereby receiving the litmus color change. Right? Now
Yes.
22. Zinc granules on treating with an acid X from the zinc sulfate ZnSO4 salt also with the evaluation of gas Y. Okay, which burns with a pop sound. This is the hint. When brought near to a burning candle, identify X and gets evolved Y. What it will be?
Why is hydrogen gas?
Yes, as we know that hydrogen gas, uh, and
And
burn
I
it like
think
pop sound.
I think X is sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid है ना, as here SO4, that an SO4 zinc granules with an acid X will be sulfuric acid. Okay, here the explanation कि हाँ, where zinc react with acid form salt and release hydrogen gas. The salt form here zinc sulfate, which clearly indicates the acid used must be sulfuric acid है ना. The gas involved burn with a pop sound, which is a confirmatory test for hydrogen gas, right? The same point I have told. And now let's see for 23rd. In the thermite welding of a mixture of dash and dash is ignited with a burning magnesium ribbon which produce molten iron metal and large amount of heat is evolved. So what it will be? Iron 3 oxide aluminum powder. Okay, in the second one, in all it's aluminum powder. We have to see the first one only. Iron 3 or iron 2.
I think iron 3.
Hmm. Oxide, chloride or sulfide? Sulfate.
I don't know.
Hmm. The thermite welding of a welding, okay, of dash and ingot with a burning magnesium ribbon, which produce molten iron metal. So it's sure it will be iron. So iron metal used in the welding, it's iron 3 oxide, okay, and aluminum powder. So let's see the explanation. Huh. Iron 3 oxide aluminum powder in the thermite welding, a mixture of iron A and aluminum A is ingot using before burning magnesium ribbon. Okay, so aluminum being more reactive reduce iron 3 oxide to molten iron, releasing a large amount of heat. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now let's see its assertion reasoning question. Propane burns with a clean, non-smoothie flame. Okay. Propane is a saturated hydrocarbon. Just now in
Okay.
today's first
Yes.
session, the morning session, we have learned it, है ना? Propane is a
Yes.
saturated hydrocarbon and the percentage of carbon is low, allowing for complete combustion. So please tell me which one will be the correct. Both are A and B.
Hmm.
Okay, and reason is the correct explanation or not?
Reason. Yes.
Yeah, it's correct, है ना? So explanation assertion A is true. Propane burned with a clean, non-sooty flame, and here propane is the saturated hydrocarbon. Okay, alkane with the formula C3H8. It has a lower percentage of carbon and a higher hydrogen to carbon ratio, which helps it undergoes completely combustion in sufficient oxygen. Okay, because of the complete combustion no unburnt carbon particles soot are produced, resulting in a clean flame. Okay, now let's see the 25th question. The flowing activity is set up in the science lab by the teacher. Okay,
Hmm.
so let's see here. It's electrolysis, refining of copper. Okay, impurity here, tank, acid, copper sulfate, solution, anode and cathode. Okay, everything is correct. So he took a thick block of impure copper as anode and a thick strip of pure copper as cathode. Okay, in an acidic copper sulfate solution and connected the circuit of electrolysis. After some time, he observed that the cathode become thicker. Okay, it's true. And lay impurity was seen at the bottom of the tank. Yes, it's also true due to the impure copper, na? Right? If
Yes.
the teacher replace impure copper with pure copper, okay, let's see here. Impure copper is replaced with pure copper block as the anode. With the student's observation change, will the student's observation change? Justify your answer. So tell me, will the observation change or not?
It will change.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Hmm. Explanation: impurity of the pure copper block. Observation, change, justify or answer. I think it's a no. है ना? It should be no. So let's see the explanation. You know the student's observation will partially change. Okay. And purity bottom. Okay. Acha, let's see. The electrolytic refining of copper. Copper from the anode dissolved into the solution as Cu2 plus ion. Okay. These ions move toward the cathode and get deposit these as pure copper, making the cathode thicker. Okay. Now the case 1. Impure copper as anode. Keep setup. So cathode become thicker due to the decomposition of pure copper, right? An insoluble impurity like Ag, Au, sand, etc. fall off the anode and collect at the bottom as anode mud, right? But in the case 2, pure copper as anode, chain setup, cathode will still become thicker, okay? Because copper ions will continue to deposit on it. Okay, na? But here no layer of impurity will seen at the bottom since the pure copper does not contain insoluble impurity, okay? Now the conclusion will be that decomposition of copper on the cathode remain on the same and formation of impurity at the bottom will not occur. Okay. Therefore, observation will change only. It will change only if the absence of impurity at the bottom, while the cathode will still become thicker. Is it clear?
Yes.
Huh. Now after that, 26. You have to attempt A or B. Either A part or B part. Okay. So first discuss A part. Platinum, gold and silver are used for making jewelry. Can you please explain it? Why it is used?
Because they are shiny, they are
Hmm.
lustrous, they
Very
are
good.
reliable, and they are ductile.
Yes, very good. है ना? So you are correct. Okay. Now let's see the explanation. The platinum, gold, silver are used for making jewelry because they are highly lustrous, that is shiny. Okay, which make jewelry attractive. They are malleable and ductile also, so they can be easily shaped into thin sheets and fine wires, and they are less reactive metals, so they do not corrode or tarnish easily and retain their appearance for a long time. Okay, so very good. After that, aluminum is a highly interactive metal, yet it is utilized to make utensils for cooking. This is also a repeated question as of yesterday's class or yesterday's set.
Because it is cheap, and
Hmm.
it has a layer of oxide
Okay.
that protects it from burning, and it has a melting point.
And it is also a good conductor of heat. Na?
Yes.
Here, although aluminum is highly reactive, used to cause a hard layer of aluminum on its surface. This oxide layer it protects further reaction water or food. So aluminum is also a good conductor of heat, light-weighted and non-toxic, making it suitable for cooking purpose. Right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see for the third one. Carbonate and sulfide ore are generally converted into oxide during the process of extraction. Can you explain it?
Mm,
Carbonate and
mm,
sulfide ore are generally converted into oxide during the process of
uh,
extraction.
because of because they are not pure in nature,
Okay.
and they roasting and calcination, and that
Okay.
makes them into
You are going good.
oxide,
Okay. Hmm.
and, and they are in the moderate scale.
Okay, and now let's see. Yes, good, है ना? You tried good. Okay, let's see here. The explanation ki carbonate and sulfide ore. The third one, carbonate and sulfide ore are converted into oxides because metal oxide are easily to reduce to metal than carbonates and sulfides. And carbonate ore are converted into oxides by calcination, and sulfide ores are by roasting, right? Once converted into oxides, the metal can be obtained efficiently by reducing the reduction using carbon or other reducing agent. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see the part B. Metal oxide are formed when metal react with oxygen. Their chemical nature can vary. Okay. Give an example of metal oxide that is basic. Can you give it? Can you
Metal
give
oxide that is
basic
uh,
element?
zinc oxide or
Hmm. Okay, let's
I
see
don't
here.
know.
Okay, no problem. So here we can say that key examples of basic metal oxides are magnesium oxide. Okay, as the metal oxide is highly reactive, metals are generally basic, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Uh, Now the give the example of metal oxide that show amphoteric behavior, mean basic, both basic and acidic behavior, है ना? Amphoteric
Yes.
behavior. Hmm. So try.
And amphoteric.
हाँ, amphoteric.
Aluminium.
Hmm.
Aluminium oxide.
Okay, good. So here the aluminum oxide, है ना? Another examples are zinc oxide and ZnO. Okay. So here the point which you have told in zinc oxide for the first one, but it will be for the second. That is amphoteric metal oxide. Okay. And here write a balanced chemical equation to show the reaction of an amphoteric oxide with a strong acid. So you can take anyone as here it's for amphoteric oxide with a strong acid reaction of the aluminum oxide, है ना? Aluminum oxide with a hydrochloric acid, that is a strong acid. So as you can see here, and we have to balance it also. Okay, is it
Yes.
clear or any doubt?
No doubt.
Hmm. Now let's see the 27th number question. What is meant by skeletal type chemical equation? What does it represent? Using the equation of electrolyte decomposition of water, differentiate between skeletal chemical equation and a balanced chemical equation. Can you explain it?
Skeletal.
Skeletal.
Yes. Skeletal equation is just the short forms of the metals, but balanced equation it follows the rule of a
Good, very
law of
good.
conservation of mass.
Yes, good. है ना? So skeletal chemical equation is a chemical equation in which only the symbols are formulated, okay, of the reactants, and formula of the reactants and products are written without balancing the number of atoms on the both side of the equation, okay. And its representation, about its representation, skeletal chemical equation represent the actual chemical reaction that take place by showing which substance react, that is reactant, or which substance is formed, that is product. Okay, it does not obey the law of conservation of mass because the number of atom of each element may not be equal on both sides. Okay, so just an example of electrolytic decomposition of water. Here we can say that when electric current is passed through the water, it decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen gases. So skeletal chemical equation will be H2O. When we will pass the electricity, it will break down H2 plus O2, right? And as you can see here, it is not balanced. So balanced equation will be here in the right side, H is 2 and here oxygen is 2. So first we have to make in the right left hand side oxygen 2, so we have to multiply it by 2, है ना? And here hydrogen become 4, So in the product, we have to also make it 4. So we will multiply it by 2. Okay. Or we will write 2. Okay. Before it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Or any doubt?
No doubt.
Hmm. Now let's see the next 28th number question. A chemistry teacher was discussing how atoms from ionic bonds. Okay, he explained that metal tends to lose electron, where non-metal tends to gain electron, resulting in the formation of positively and negatively charged ions. To illustrate this concept, he demonstrated the formation of sodium chloride (NaCl). In this process, a sodium atom donate one electron to a chlorine atom, leading to the creating of a positively charged ion that attract each other to form an ionic compound. Okay. Now the question is to identify the element in the electron donor. Element is the electron donor, and which is the electron acceptor in NaCl formation. So can you please tell me which will be electron donor or gainer?
Mm, wait, last line. Huh. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, I think it is Na.
Na. Okay. Na will be
One.
it will
It
be
will be
electron donor or acceptor.
donor.
Okay.
And
And
Cl
Cl.
chlorine is the acceptor.
Okay. So let's see here. Electron donor, that will be the sodium. Okay. And sodium is a metal which with the valence electron 1. So it will lose one electron है ना, to attain a stable octet. That's why we write it as Na plus है ना. And chlorine is a non-metal with a 7 valence electron in its outer orbit. So it will gain a electron. Okay. So in reaction we will write it Cl minus है ना. Okay.
Yes.
Now draw the electron dot structure for NaCl and explain why it is called an ionic bond. Let's see here. Sodium transfer its one electron to chlorine. So let's see here. Na, the one dot, and here Cl. Okay, 2 1 4 6 7 7. Huh. So there are 7 electron. Okay, when it will react, the sodium transfer the electron, okay, and Cl gain the electron. Is it clear? Resulting ion structure will be like this. Okay. Now the explanation for this is the sodium transfers one electron to the chlorine and sodium become positive ion and chlorine become the negative ion. Okay. The bond form is due to electrostatic attraction between a positively charged ion. Since electrons are transferred, no shared, it is called an ionic electrovalent bond. Okay, is it clear?
Hmm.
Now see,
Yes.
why do ionic compound have high melting and boiling point? Can you explain it? Why do ionic compound have high melting and boiling point?
Mm, I don't remember.
Okay, no problem. So let's see here. Ionic compound have high melting and boiling point because ionic compound consists of positively and negative ions, right? Arranged in a strong crystalline lattice. And these ions are held together by the strong electrostatic force of attraction. Okay. A large amount of energy is required to break this force. Hence, ionic compound have high melting and boiling point. Okay. And there is a or question. This is for C number. In C number, you have to do this one. Either otherwise, you have to do this one. Okay. Anyone. So why do ionic compound conduct electricity in a molten and aqueous solution? Can you explain it?
Mm,
Yes, please try.
No.
Okay. See here, ionic compound conduct electricity in molten or aqueous state. In the solid state, ions are fixed and cannot move, right? No conduction. In molten or aqueous dissolved in water state, ions become free to move. These free ions carry electric charge. Okay. Therefore, ionic compound conduct electricity in molten or aqueous state. Is it clear? Is it
Yes.
clear or not?
Clear.
Now let's see here the 29th question. I think there are 10 more questions now. Now, so here you have to obtain A or B. Okay. A compound C, molecular formula C2H4O2, react with Na metal to form a compound R and involves a gas which burns with a pop sound. This means it will be a hydrogen compound C treating with an alcohol A in the presence of an acid forms a sweet smelling compound S. Molecular formula will be C3H6O2. On adding of NaOH to C, it also give R. Okay, and water. R here R is the hydrogen, right? S on the treatment with NaOH, solution gives back R and A. So can you identify C, R, A, and S? And write
Uh,
down the reaction involved. Yes, tell me.
I will try. C2. It is O2 suffix. I
Say.
forgot the O alcohol thing.
Okay, okay. Uh,
It but
no
it is
problem.
al but it is
Okay, let's see here.
mm, it,
Uh,
ethane, no, methane or ethane. Ethane.
given, huh, okay, it is C2, na? C2 or C3 here.
Mm,
S in S is C3, okay, and H6. In today's first session, we have discussed this, right? O2. You
mm,
have to see the group, and similarly here C2, and he is here too. Okay, and the group is from O2 group, right? So
yes.
let's see here how we will do it. Identify compound C given. Here molecular formula is C2H4O2. So react with Na metal to give a salt plus a ion gas that burns with a pop sound. Okay, react with NOH, give to the salt plus water. So these are the typically property of carboxylic acid, है ना? Therefore C will be as here 2. So ethanoic acid. For carboxylic we will add oic acid, na? So it will be ethanoic acid, that is from acetic acid. Okay, that is acetic acid. Okay. CH3COOH, identify compound R, ethanoic acid react with Na metal NOH. In both case, the same salt is formed. That salt is R equal to sodium ethanoate, right?
Mm,
Huh. The gas involved with Na metal is hydrogen, that is H2. Now identify A. It's the given pointer ki C reacts with alcohol A in the presence of acid to form a sweet smelling compound S. We have discussed about it today's class, है ना? Molecular formula C3H6O2. So it will be esterification, ester, right? Ethanoic acid plus methanol. It will be methyl ethanoate. So A will be methanol, right?
mm,
Now identify S. The ester formed. So here ester is formed. So S will be methyl ethanoate. Is it clear? Sweet smelling and
yes.
molecular formula C3H6O2. And reaction will be this one. Is it clear?
Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay. Now let's see 29, the B or portion. Hydrocarbon acts with molecular formula C2H4. So the following properties. It decolorizes bromine water. On combustion, it forms CO2 and H2O. To identify the type of hydrocarbon, that is alkaline and alkyne, and justify your answer. What it will be? C2H4. We have discussed it.
2H4. It is alkane. No, alkyne.
Alkane. Alkyne.
Alkyne.
Y-N-E, na?
Uh,
Hmm.
no, En.
E-N.
C2H4,
Alkene.
right?
Alkene. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's see. Uh, hmm. X is alkene, है ना? Alkene consists of least one carbon bond, है ना? Double bond. It's right. This C2H4. It's the general formula. See, I have already discussed it in the today's morning session. है ना? CaNH2n. So the decolorization bromine water, which is a characteristics test for unsaturated hydrocarbons, alkenes and alkynes. Alkenes do not show this reaction. And okay, after that, I IUPAC name and draw the electron dot structure of this compound. The both thing I have already explained it in today's morning class. How to write IUPAC name and dot structure. You have already done it in homework, है ना? Hmm. So you can do it now. See, IUPAC name will be
Yes.
ethene. IUPAC name will be ethene, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Hmm. And dot structure will be like this, right? The two carbon with a double
Hmm.
bond and H4,
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
So here we have to add the four hydrogen atom, right?
Yes.
Each carbon shares two electron with the other carbon double bond and one electron each with two hydrogen atom. Okay, is it clear? After
Yes.
that, write the chemical equation for the combustion of this hydrocarbon. Chemical name. Oh no, sorry, third one now. The compound name the compound obtained when this hydrocarbon react with hydrogen in the presence of a crystal. Okay, so let's see here how we will do it. This one, the third, when ethane react with hydrogen H2 in the presence of crystal, uh, catalyst hydrogenation occurs. Okay, and the product name will be ethane. Is it clear? After
Yes.
that, name the write the chemical equation for the combustion of this hydrocarbon. So you can also do it like this, है ना? Ethane undergoes complete combustion to form carbon dioxide and water. So it will be like this. Okay? Is it clear? Now let's see.
Yes.
Name the alcohol that give the hydrocarbon on dehydration with concentrated H2SO4. This question we have already discussed in today's morning session. Dehydration of alcohol. Remember? It
Yes.
is ethanol, है ना? Ethanol on dehydration
Yes.
with concentration H2SO4 at 170 degrees Celsius give ethene. The same statement I have told, right?
Yes.
And this is the question. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see for 30. A student make the following statement about the power of lens. Power of lens is measured in the degree of convergence and divergence. Okay. A lens with a short focal length has a low power. Okay. And SI unit of power of a lens is the diopter. Which one is correct? Can you tell me?
Lens with short focal length has low power. SI unit of power, that 3 is correct.
3 is correct,
Uh,
okay. And
1.
1, very good, है ना? As
Mm.
equal to 1 by f, right?
Yes.
By f, by f, right? The focal length power will be high. The focus length low, power will be high. Huh.
Mm. Yes.
So 1 and 3 means option. Very good. Let's see the explanation. Huh. The power of the lens tells us how strongly it can converge, that is convex lens, or diverge, that is concave lens. है ना? So it is a measure of convergence and divergence. And the statement, this one I have already explained, P equal to 1 by F. Okay. So the short focal length will have high power, not the low. Okay. And SI unit is measured in diopter. Is it clear? Or
Yes.
any doubt? Now let's see at the 31 question. A rainbow is formed due to multiple optical processes occur inside water droplets. Okay. Which of the following show the correct sequence order of phenomena involved in the formation of a primary ribbon? Okay, primary ribbon. So which one it will be? Refraction, internal refraction, dispersion. Dispersion. You have to say the correct sequence.
It will be wait, what happened? It will be dispersion, reflection, and
So the correct sequence will be
D. D. Dispersion, internal reflection, and refraction.
first is refraction, na, and dis and interact. One medium
Yes.
refraction, dispersion, and internal refraction. Okay. Formation of primary rainbow involve these steps inside a water droplet. Refraction, when sunlight enters water droplet from air. This point I have told. है ना? From one medium to another medium, air to water. It's bent toward the change in medium, right? So it will be refraction. Now dispersion will when light split into constituent color विबग्योर है ना, because different color bent by different amounts. Okay. And now internal refraction, dispersed light then reflect internally from the back surface of the droplet. Okay, is it clear?
Okay.
Now let's see
Yes.
for 32 Anderson reasoning. A conversing lens is used as a magnifying glass. Reason said when an object is placed between the focal length and the optical center of the conversing lens, it forms a virtual erect and magnifying image. Which one is
R is
correct?
true. R is true.
Okay, and A.
Can you repeat the nothing? I'll say
You can
converging
see it.
lens is used as a converging convex concave lens.
Hmm. It's
Uh, it
converge.
it can be used.
So A here A and B both are true, na?
Yes.
And R is the correct explanation, right? Let's
Yes.
see here the explanation. A converging lens means convex lens, right? Is used as a magnifying glass, and a magnifying glass is actually a convex, sorry, converging lens. Okay, so it's true when an object is placed between the focal length and the optical center of the converging lens, the image is formed virtual, erect, and magnifying. Okay, this is a standard property of a convex lens. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now let's see for 33. An object 5 centimeter long is placed 20 centimeter front of the convex mirror of radius of curvature 30 centimeter. So you have to calculate focus length of the mirror and the image also. So it's too easy, right? See here, first, as I told in numericals, you have to write given, first the given points. Now after that, put the formula f equal to r by 2. So it will be 15, है ना? Plus 15, right? Convex lens, na? And now you have to find the image distance, so you can use the image formula. Okay, by using image formula, it will be 60 by 7, approximately equal to 8.67 centimeter. Okay,
Hmm.
is it clear?
Yes.
Now see the 34. You have to attempt A or B. So the current through the resistor connected in an electric circuit and the potential difference developed across its ends are shown in the given ammeter and voltmeter. Determine least count of voltmeter and ammeter. Least count.
Least count of.
And the
Okay.
second, you have to what is the voltage and the current across the given resistor.
I don't know. The first one I don't know.
It's too simple. See here how we will do. The at least count of voltmeter, na? At least count of
Hmm.
voltmeter and ammeter. So you can also see the meter, okay? And you can give the answer, right? It is given here, okay? And what is the voltage? So voltage you have to see in the voltmeter, see here. And the
Hmm.
current across the given resistor. Here is the current, okay? Is it clear?
Okay.
Hmm. So now
Yes.
three, next question, three 2 ohm resistors. I think with the maximum, this is the repeated question of the yesterday's question, है ना?
Hmm.
Just wait a minute, let me set it. Hmm. So this is the repeated question as of yesterday. As yesterday we have already solved this question, na? These are in parallel. So we have to apply the concept of parallel. 1 by r equal. It will be 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2 plus dot dot dot. So by this one we will get it 1 by 2, 1 by 2. It will be 1,
Hmm.
1 ohm, right? And this 1 ohm resistance will be with 2 ohm in the series. So r will be total 3 ohm, right? R will be total 3 ohm, है ना? And see, as I told in the last class, ki here in that question P was missing, है ना? And here P is given, P equal to 18 watt. Okay. So by the use of formula V P equal to VIR, PV equal to VI, है ना? You can
Yes.
find this thing. Okay. Is it clear? You can find the current. Is it clear?
Yes.
Any doubt?
Clear.
Uh,
No.
Now, while sitting in the last row, a student has difficulty in reading the blackboard clearly. State the defect of vision that student is suffering from. So it's too easy. He is unable to see far objects. What it will
Hmm.
be?
He is unable to see far objects means
Myopia or hypermetropia.
myopia.
Myopia. Very good. Short-sightedness or long-sightedness. Far-sightedness.
Short sightedness.
Mention two causes of this defect. Can you mention it? You have already explained this one in the last class.
Elongation of the
Good.
eyeball or high curvature of the eyelids.
Yes, and draw the label the diagram to show the defect of the vision in the above case. Can you draw it now? You have already discussed it yesterday. If you
Yes.
want to see, I can show it. Let's see here. Let me
The
just.
defect I should draw.
No, not now. Okay, you can do it now.
Yes.
I am just showing the photo, how it will be. I think we have discussed this one in the last class, right?
Yes.
Hmm. So let's see here how it will be. Let me check where it was. I have shown this one yesterday, right? Hmm. See, myopia here. This one.
I cannot see the screen.
Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Teams is not responding. Just wait. Now,
Yes, I can see.
uh,
Yes.
so this will be the last one, right? You can show this one nearsightedness, है ना? The defect, and
Hmm.
here is the myopia corrected. Okay, so you have to show this one. Is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm. Just wait a minute. Let me show the set which we are discussing. So now let's see here. For visual impaired, okay. 36. A torch bulb rated 5 volt and 500 mA, है ना? Ampere, milliampere it's. Okay, so you have to change it into ampere. Calculate its power. Too easy, you can just apply the formula after changing it. Resistance, you can also find it now. And energy
Yes.
consumed when it is lighted for 4 hours. Okay, the time is given. So you have to just calculate for 1 hour and just multiply it by 4. Okay, state left hand rule, thumb rule. Yesterday I think we have state left, sorry, here it's right hand rule. Yesterday we have explained left hand rule, है ना?
Hmm.
So in the same manner
Right.
you can do it.
Yes.
Just you have to write the statement, है ना? You have to keep your finger just like that. Thumb, forefinger,
Yeah.
and middle finger will be perpendicular to each other. The thumb will show force, है ना? And forefinger will show magnetic field, and middle finger will show current, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
The
Yes.
horizontal power line is carrying current of 100 ampere in the east-west direction. Okay, east-west direction it is given. So what is the direction of the magnetic field at the point 1 meter below it? You have to use here the rule, right? So by using the rule, you can say it now. Okay. What
Okay.
type of curve do we obtain between magnetic field and the distance along the axis of the current carrying coil, circular coil?
What what type of code we obtain
Hmm.
between magnetic field and the distance? Hmm. Don't know.
You can do it
Don't know.
now. Just here you have to say the uh, what type of curve which will form. Okay, form obtained between the magnetic field and the distance along with the axis of the current carrying coil. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Now after that, a concave mirror forms of an object thrice 3 times. Okay, its size on a screen. Magnification of a mirror gives information about the size of the image relative to the object. It is defined as the ratio of the size of the image to the size of the object. It is represented by m. Okay, m is the size of the object divided by size of the image. The sign of magnification by the mirror gives information about the nature of the image produced by it. Describe the nature of the image that formed. Can you describe it? It's too easy, as here you already said कि it is 3 times. So can you explain it now? It's 3 times than the object. It's mean the image which is forming, it's large, highly
Yes.
large, है ना?
Hmm.
So it will, the nature will be highly large like this. Okay. We can explain the all properties. Okay. Other things, if the object is x distance from the pole of the mirror, then find the distance from the pole. Okay. So here it is 3 times. Where it will make it 3 times?
In
It's a concave mirror. So concave mirror, in concave mirror, where the image formed 3 times.
I don't know. Don't
It's
remember.
behind the curvature, na? Concave mirror.
Ah, yeah. Ah,
है
yes,
ना?
concave, correct.
हाँ. So we
Yes,
can
same.
say that distance will be behind the curvature. Okay. Is it clear? Attempt
Yes.
either C or D. C or D. Let's check where it is. C or D. If the radius of the curvature of the mirror is R, then write the relation between object distance, image distance, and focal length of the mirror. As we have already find it here, it is a concave mirror. So we can also explain these things now. Radius of curvature of
Hmm.
the mirror is R. Then relation between the object's distance, image distance will be 3 times, and the focal length. है ना? Gives the two uses of concave mirror. Tell me, this one concave mirror uses
Two uses of concave mirror is um wait,
what?
wait, let me think.
Hmm.
We can concave mirror, right?
Concave mirror, yes, concave.
We can use it in it is used in torches, then vehicle
Yes,
headlights and all.
headlight. है ना? Very good, yes. And here now let's see the last question. That's na. So let's just discuss it, overview it. You have to attempt A or B. Let's do disadvantage of using a series circuit in homes. Two disadvantage.
First disadvantage is that if one of the
Good, very
bulb
good.
or the resistor
Then other
gets
will also not glow, है ना?
other, yeah, and we cannot find the fault in
Yes,
which.
very good. Same as that of series bulb, which Diwali. If
Yes,
one bulb will fuse, then all will be off. We can't find
yes,
the difference. Okay. It will be little difficult. Now calculate the effective resistance between A and B in the circuit given below. So as when you will solve it, can you solve it now? It's too simple. Here you have to see which one is series or which one is in parallel, right?
uh, which one, which question?
Uh,
Is
A2,
two.
2. Yeah,
Okay,
this one. You have to find the resistance. Okay.
let me think.
Yes,
Calculate
6
the
ohm, 3 ohm will come in
resistance.
parallel, 4 ohm, 3 ohm come in parallel, and all after that will come in series. Okay.
Yes,
Is it clear?
yes.
So after that, applying the formula, we can find it. Why do we need 5 ampere fuse of an electric bulb, electric iron that consume 1 kilowatt power at 2220 volt? This question we have already discussed yesterday, right?
Yes.
And in which we find I, it's come like 9 point something. So the statement of the electrician was wrong. The bulb should be greater than 9, 10 or 15. Huh? Same is statement of
Yes.
same explanation. Find out or otherwise you can find out the flowing electric circuit given below. So effective resistance of 8 ampere resistor in the combination 8 resistance effective, they are in parallel, right? So here you have to apply the
Yes.
concept of parallel. After that, potential difference across 4 ampere. Potential difference across 4 ampere. Okay. So when it will go 8 volt, will go to the 4 ampere. You have to apply the formula. You can get P. Okay. VIR.
Yes.
VI है ना. power dissipated in 4 ampere. You can also find the power by using the formula, right? And the
Yes.
difference in ammeter reading. What will be the difference? One is connected with the series with 4 ampere and other one is connected with the series of these two parallel. Okay,
Yes.
is it clear? So you have to
Yes.
just tell in which condition voltage will be down or current will display or not display. Okay, so these are
Yes.
the things in today's. Okay, it's for
Okay.
visually impaired student. So the same thing is explained here. Okay, so any doubt in today's discussion or session?
No.
No, na? Okay. And tomorrow we will discuss the other question paper, okay? Which will be our official question paper, which was taken by the CBSE board, okay? And those will be our previous year paper. Is it clear?
Yes.
So any doubt for today?
No.
Okay, so for today, that's all.